Well, I am out and about again today on my Johnny Mons walk yet again. Although I do relish walking in, as I've said before, stormy conditions. It is a beautiful day today, I have to admit. Nice frost this morning, but beautiful day, really calm. Sun's bright, nice frost on the old grass and the cars and everything. So it's going to be a good walk today. It's just a quick looking back over Denby there. And as I always start my walks from Denby Castle, I'll make my way through the Gwyniau now. Looking down into the Gwyniau. Slightly different route taken today. Instead of going past Cat's Eyes and Goblin Tower, just making my way down this road and back round to the back fields, as I call them. Just coming behind the back of the castle now, back of Denby Castle. Beautiful day today. I've done this walk, well, I've done this walk 1,000,001 times, but I should say I filmed this walk in windy conditions. I called it a windy walk vlog, and also my last one, it was a stormy walk vlog. The weather was really extreme. It would be nice and sunny 1 minute and then it would fucking piss down the next minute. And literally, when I say piss down, if you've seen the video then you'll know what I mean. It's just looking out towards some of the back fields. I'll be heading down that way in a few minutes. Anyway, let's keep going. And there's just looking up towards the back of Denby Castle there. See blue sky. Literally not a cloud in the sky today. Beautiful day. Also, I'll just swing the camera around, show you the Mental. AKA the North Wales Hospital. Lovely view of it from here. That's the Mental. As I say, AKA the North Wales Hospital. What I've decided to do in this walk, I've taken a slightly different route. Instead of going through the back fields, I'm going up the side of the Mental. Just to, make it a bit different for you, in case you get bored watching the same old thing. Just over this wall here, just roughly there, was the orchard. The orchard of the Mental. Obviously not there now, but when we were kids, I've probably told you this story before on one or two other videos. We used to just hop over this wall here and nick some apples, and we used to cook them just up the road, and I'll show you where we used to cook them. We used to get chased. There was like a gardener fella, used to look after the place. Well, there's a few gardeners in the Mental, but there's one in particular by the orchard here, and we used to get a chase. There's no way he's going to catch us, we used to do his best sort of thing, but there's no way he would catch us kids, although we were loaded up with apples. Anyway, I'll just show you now where the actual orchard was. Just over this wall here. You can see there's just sheep and field here now, but That's where the actual orchard was. And just up this road here is where we used to cook them. And just down there was the second entrance to the mental. Got the main front gate down the bottom there. And this used to be the second entrance, all sealed off today. Just about make out the fence there. But we used to cycle through there. Well, we used to cycle and walk through there when we were kids. And as I've said before in one or two of my other videos, there was workers, doctors and staff or whatever trying to get the lights, but no one ever used to bother us. We used to just walk past them, cycle past them, you know, and I still wonder that today. No one ever used to say to us what you're doing here or whatever. We used to just, you know, walk past them. We used to make our way to the fields at the back of the mental pavilion. It was a rugby and cricket pavilion that there. Anyway, just up here now is where we used to cook the apples. I'll show you that now. Okay, I'll just give you an idea where I am. That's looking back. That's where the orchard was. We used to hop over that wall there. We used to, when we used to get chased, we never used to come this way. Obviously, we used to run up that road there, but we used to sneak back. And up there, you can just about make out part of the heating system of the mental, or North Wales Hospital, as Denbyites. We don't call it the NWH, we just call it the mental. Anyway, on that pipe there, at the bottom of that pipe, there's an exposed section which was boiling hot. You can see the insulation on it there, but we used to put the apples on it and we used to cook them. And that's what we used to do. Let's wait for this fucking car. Fucking hell. As soon as you switch the fucking camera on, a fucking car comes. Anyway, that's what we used to do. Hop up there, we used to cut the apples in half. We used to pop them on the pipe, and within seconds they'd be sizzling away. They didn't taste very nice, but that's what we used to do. We used to eat them. Anyway, bit of a useless fucking trivia for you. Anyway, keep going. A bit further up this road I'll be turning off, walking down the back of Cae'dai, which is an old vintage museum. See what I mean? Another fucking car. Fucking hell. Anyway, keep going. Right, you just about make out the sign there for Cae'dai, the 1950s museum. See that there? And I've changed my mind again. Instead of heading down towards down into the woodland down that way, I'm going to carry on past Cae'dai down the main road. Just to mention as well, I have said before, in Cae'dai, the great train robbers, Ronnie Biggs and co, Buster Edwards and all them, it's got the actual like pickup, you know, that little lorry thing that they use to stash all the money in. That's in Cae'dai. You can actually see where they used to, where they hid all the mail bags. They had like the secret compartments in the back of it, and they painted it as well. But a bit of information for you. That's in Cae'dai, as I say. Instead of heading down that way, I'm just going to make my way down the main road, and I'll be turning off then straight onto the path towards the Johnny Johnson's monument, you know, towards the pheasant shoot. So, keep going. Another fucking car. Right, just passing Gal Hill, which is just up there, as you can see there. Gal Hill. A lot of Denby history, that. If I'd taken my normal route through the past the back of the mental, I would be making my way over that stile there. I'll have walked up the fields you can see down there. But being that I've taken a shortcut today, I'll be just turning off in a minute up that track there. That'll be passing Johnson's Cottage and Johnson's Monument, which we call Johnny Mons, or Johnny Monies, but I call it Johnny Mons. I'll be making my way back round through Gwynennog and I'll be coming back down that way there. So let's get off this fucking main road. A lot of leaves come down since I was last here. I did this walk just a couple of days ago. And you can see the field there, nice and frosty. Horses there, got their blankets on them. Need it in this weather too. The river levels have dropped since I was here last. I was only here a few days ago, but the river levels have dropped quite a lot actually. And just on my right there is Dr. Johnson's cottage, and this is one of the main drives of this shoot. In front of me now you can see where the sun hasn't got to it. You can see all the grass is frosty. See it there. And there's Johnson's Monument. That's where the walk gets its name, Johnny Mons. You can see where the sun has got on the grass there and where the sun hasn't. Beautiful day today. I think you can just about make that out. Gwynennog 1972. So that's probably when that gate was put up. The river is a bit too high to cross today. I used to climb over that and just go across the river, but it's too high today to do that. But I just thought I'd come along this way, make a bit of a detour just to show you there. 1972. The old gate. I was thinking of making my way up towards the Nanklin Road, but I think I'll go back past Gwynennog where I normally do. I don't like walking on main roads. I like walking out in the country through the woodland and all that. Fucking, as soon as you switch the camera on, fucking cars come, and you know, it's a bit boring as well. It's not as good as getting out and about in the country, through the woodland and seeing the animals, the sights and sounds. And when you walk on the main road, all you hear is fucking cars passing, so I'll go back now the way that I've just come. Back towards that little bridge and then up past Gwynornog. Same to you. And that's the view of Denby from Gall Hill. So you can just about make out chimney stack there. That's Gall Hill, which I showed you earlier. Just got to drop down to the stile now. And I'll cross the road and I'll make my way past the back of the Mental then, and back to the back fields, which is the way I normally start the walk, but I changed the route on this walk today just to make it a bit different. Anyway, just dropping down to the road. It's amazing what a bit of sun can do. See the difference there where it hasn't got to the grass, still frozen solid. The back of the Mental. I'll be joining the main road again in a couple of minutes. Okay, just joining the main road now, and if I turn left it'll be the quickest way back to the castle. It'll be past the front entrance of the Mental, but I'm headed down this way along the back fields and up through the Gwyniau. Well, I'm back in the Gwyniau, so that's the end of the walk. Slightly different routes I took today too, and even though I like a good walk in the rain, you really can't beat a good walk on a frosty morning like today. So anyway, thanks for joining me, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again. Right, just joining the main road now. Fucking cars. Fuck's sake. Right. Fuck off. Try again.